Hello! How's it going? How are you doing? It's good to see you. It's going, okay? Is it because of dance? Because you're not going to be able to make it? You want to know a secret? I kind of don't want to go to dance because you're not going to be there. I'm still gonna go, I just might not dance as much. I mean, I'm tired as it is, and I had therapy today, and it was just a lot. It was like, let's see how much stuff I can unload in 30 minutes. 30 minutes is never enough. Okay, this is why I don't like wearing my hair down, because I feel like everything's pulling on it and I just can't get comfortable. Ugh. I would be happy if you showed up, but don't push yourself. Don't hurt yourself further. Let your foot rest. If it needs to rest, let it rest. That didn't work. That didn't work. Aw, thank you for the hug. Is the instructions to this? Are you caught up on Tuesday? Oh man. What happened to tell me again? I forget. A lot of stuff happened. Right. Yeah, she was crying about her daughter being dead. Forgot about that. Yeah, that was sad. Honestly, I'm at a loss for what all happened after you left, because I was tired that day and a lot happened. So it's hard to remember all the things that happened. Like, I'm losing track of the plot twists at this point. I should review my own VOD. Nah. Sounds like too much work. I don't even watch the videos when I edit them anymore, hardly. Like, I'll just skim through, and if there wasn't, like, a huge amount of, like, tech issues or something, which a lot of times there's not anymore, so I'll just, like, edit the beginning, make sure the transition is good, cut out the break and then just go straight to the end and make sure that the end title screen is there. And then I'm done. And then I let it chug for like an hour or however long it takes. But yeah. I was actually talking with Rusty Bandit today because he was streaming Destiny, no, CSGO, I think. And he was asking me like how many subscribers I had and stuff like that because I helped him get to a goal recently where he was trying to get to 50 subs, and he said like if I get 50 subs, I'll dress up like a pretty princess. And so I made a point of making sure that he got to that goal because I wanted to see him as a pretty pink princess. He still hasn't done it yet, but he's planning on doing it at some point in the next month or so. Job's been hectic, so he hasn't been able to. But he's like, what are some of your goals? And I said, well, if I get to 100 subscribers, I think it was, I would stream me doing Phasmophobia in VR. And he's like, well, I'm gonna make sure you get there. Speaking of, hi Rusty, how's it going? I was just talking about you. Were your ears a burning? Oh, thanks for the sub for 2 months. Thank you so much. And you're now the stream boss. Congratulations. You are now my stream boss. Well, I did have the health points really low. I had it set to 100. And if I remember, let's see, what was the stream boss info? For like a subscription is 400 points. So damage per bit is 1 point, per follow is 50, per dollar is 100, and per sub is 400. Yup. But yeah, if I get to 100 subs, I don't really have a time limit on it. The 50 subs is by the end of the year. I don't have a specific time deadline for 100. It'd probably be by the end of next year. But that was impressive. Was that your stomach or your ass? You don't fart and tell? Okay. I just heard a rumble from the deep, and I look over and my husband's got his innocent face on like... You only ever fart on my stream? Thank you. Thank you for that. It's like the foghorn noise. It's like, I don't know, like the Gerber baby face? Like, no. What's the, the sunscreen where the girl's like holding her pants on and the dog's like trying to pull her pants off on the sunscreen. That's my alarm. It is time for a video game. Enough of my weird ramblings. But that's the kind of face that he was making. Sorry. There we go. Game overlay. Oops. There we go. Alright, turn off music. No, he was trying to say that he didn't do something. He was pretending like he hadn't. Which was kind of funny. It's like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Gotta pull up the stream on my phone so that I'm able to actually see what people say. Alright, which one were we at? We were... That's locked. We're at boss's office, and she is missing. Missing in action. Yes. This timeline sucks. Yeah, I guess you would say that. She's about to tell us some spicy shit? Alright. Alright. Tell us some spicy stuff. What is the relationship between 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Hey, darling. Could you text my mom and let her know that I'm not dead and that I'm not ignoring her, I'm just streaming? Because she just messaged me. Thank you. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I'm not saying it on stream. You're her friend on Facebook. Love you. Thank you. Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Don't forget the lurking command. Exclamation point lurking. Or lurk. I think it's on the title. What's number 89's real name? I don't think we know that yet.
Unknown.
Yeah, we don't know that yet.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
What about number 89 and the new Cyclops killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings.
Yeah, Rohan and the psychopath.
One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But he couldn't do it because he's in
number
prison.
89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Could be a copycat. Let's talk to number 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was to be brought to HQ. He's probably going to try and escape again. It took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, boss never showed up. That's odd. Police headquarters, Monday, 8:56 p.m. Boss never showed up. That's odd. That was weird. Why are we having heartbeats?
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Why, though? When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Okay. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
How do you not remember your own name? Unless you have amnesia. Date. Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Who killed Shoko Nanami?
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
This should be interesting.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me.
Hi,
Go
Paul.
quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals.
Nice to see
I've been
you.
going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Sicko. Yikes.
The culprit was unarmed. but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco. Named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work.
All right, Paul,
She was
have
his
a good
only
night.
contact with the
Sleep
ordinary,
well.
mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. And then what? Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Answer me.
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember?
What do you want?
Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
We're gonna sync with him.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Sup?
Save!
Oh, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Can she
Why are you
even
getting mad
sleep?
at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
The hell?
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Then stand up.
What the heck is
this
going
the
on?
Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to? The green? I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan! Activate!
Looks like 4 locks.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Number 89 is hiding in the past. He's covered in a green membrane. I can't get close. Seeking in the curtain. That joke is old now. Prevent the interference from... we've got Switch, Winter Iris, and that looks to be it. Oh, in a picture. Let's look at the switch.
But there are thorns around it.
Remove thorns, flip switch. And the timies are question marks. Remove thorns.
An astute observation. I will do that. Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers.
1/3 tiny. Winter Iris.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Pick or smell? Smell?
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
That's my question too.
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right.
Thanks, Google.
Forgot about that.
Nice. Let's look at the picture.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Oh, that's a negative timey. Fill out.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
What?
You don't have to go that far.
Wait, did you actually? The heck?
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example?
Body fluids?
That's worse.
I do not feel comfortable with that.
Oh, that worked.
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Ignore? Hang up?
What the?
The heck?
I fainted.
Oh no, that gave me a negative timing. No. I gotta eat 60 seconds.
It
Jesus.
won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Checkpoint saved. Ignored the phone.
I guess it worked?
Okay, let's see. We've got liquid, ceiling fan, book.
A book?
Read or tear.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
I guess. Let's tear it.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
Apparently not. Just in two halves now.
Agent Date, you've got
Liquid?
4
Some
minutes.
kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Lick, jump in, smell, stick hand in. Stick hand in is a lot, so let's do stick hand in.
It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something!
Cork.
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's
weird.
jelly.
It's not jelly.
It's ringing
That gave us a negative
What should I
timey.
do?
Wait, can we pick it up this time?
Alright. Who is this? What the? I lost consciousness.
Was that... Oh, great. I keep on getting negative timies. We're gonna probably have to redo from this checkpoint. Hey, Lolo.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am
Yes.
curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Ignored the phone again. Let me guess, I just have to
I
ignore the
suppose
phone
we
the
didn't do
entire time.
anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Yikes. We've got ceiling fan, book, pot. Let's check out the pot.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
What? Where? Drink.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gack.
Don't say such things! I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
That's quite the sip.
Iba? Hey, Iba!
Oh no.
Iba!
The heck?
Thank you for the delicious soup.
That's
soup was
creepy.
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
What?
Less than 1 minute! Hurry!
What? Bad touch. Bad Iva.
A book.
Read.
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
A book.
True, we can.
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes.
Date! 30 seconds!
What else is there? Switch, Winter Iris. Okay. The only thing we haven't done is the ceiling fan yet.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Okay, prevent the view from what? We've got switch, ceiling fan. Do we have to tear each one of these?
A book. I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89, a librarian.
Date! You're out of time!
A book. Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
What is that?
So, tear up the one.
It's an eye.
Tate, what are we going to do?
Yikes. There's a lot of things that we could do. Pour lemon juice, poke eye. Close curtain?
It left.
Okay.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
Wasn't that so Sajima's eye?
Insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi? Date,
And we're out
there's
of
no
time.
time.
Shit! This isn't good!
Probably want to do it from here. Alright, so prevent disturbance from what? What did we do to get through this?
There is some kind of liquid.
We pulled out the cork.
It is surprisingly deep.
Yeah, but this one was really
Did you find
big.
anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
Cork.
That gave us a negative timey, though.
A book.
Tear.
Are you sure this will help
So
us
many
uncover
negative
number
timies. I hate
89's
negative
secrets?
timies.
It might.
Agent
It's
Dante,
ringing
you
again.
have 4 minutes.
What should I do?
Ignore.
You're a police officer. Have some...
Hi, Hobbits. How's it going?
I suppose...
Save.
So we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Alright. So, tearing this... What if I just tear that one?
A book. Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Was the soup something that had to be done, though?
A book. Ha! I wonder what these books
I don't know.
Number 8.
You're right, it did.
It's a pot. It appears
Maybe a
it might
Yeah, like...
a turtle.
Alright. Wait. Oh, drink. So I'm using the 1/4.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by taste.
I would like to know.
It's green.
Don't say. Fine.
Iva? Hey, Iva! Iva!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
Ugh. Creepy.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
What is that?
Another negative timey.
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Ah, Jesus. close curtain. It's true, it could have been way worse.
It left.
Alright, how much we got now?
That eye. Yeah,
You insane.
what? That's...
Hitomi?
Alright, we're still in a really good position. And prevent invasion from... Hitomi... Skull book.
A book.
Let's read it.
Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
Skull.
A skull. I do not see the body.
The eye. It's bloody.
This skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
What could that mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A skull.
Throw, kiss. I think that's still not gonna do anything.
A book.
Gonna go ahead and tear this because that seems to progress
book.
things.
That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
We haven't talked to Hitomi yet, though. Is she a thing that's interactable? No.
A book. The smile and kind words of a woman nurtured Falco's withered heart back to health. Sounds like you, Date.
No, not at all.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A book. Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
Okay, so all the books are torn. I guess we gotta do stuff with the skull now?
A skull.
Throw, kiss, or talk. Throw.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Oh, that gave us a negative timing again. What else is there? Switch, Winter Iris. Oh, we can talk to Hitomi now.
It's Hitomi.
Talk to her, hug her, kiss her, touch her. Hug?
Well, I suppose I will try it. She's hard.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, nothing.
Jesus Christ. Hitomi.
It's Hitomi.
Looks like touch her is the most. Touch her, I guess.
Where?
Well, maybe her...
Oh god.
Her stomach, right?
Yeah, it's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now? Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
What?
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
That's a good timey.
Hurry!
Good
It's
timey to have.
Hitomi.
Kiss her, talk to her.
Understood.
We did get a one-timey.
Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
Dude, we've got a
believe we
1
should try
second.
something else.
But... fawning?
Let it go. It's Hitomi.
So you're saying we should use the 1/4 instead of the 1 second? Because I think 1 would probably be better than 4.
What?
Kiss her.
You... Like this? But why?
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
The
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
hell? That's a bit of a stretch.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only
Oh
your
my
heart,
God.
please?
Okay. I was wondering when that would show up. Okay, we've done everything with her. I'm regretting that sentence. The hell are we supposed to do? Wait, the fridge is open? Why is the fridge open? Ceiling fan? No, switch, maybe.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Flip switch. Remove thorns. Can't do either of those.
A switch.
No, not what I wanted.
A
Your
winter...
iris. Pick?
You can do it. I believe
Have
in
a good
you.
night, hobbits.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it
That's
out,
unusual.
too.
Did the green stuff react at all? Who was that?
Dante, 30 seconds!
What do I do?
I'm assuming ignore. Should I use the 1 second here? I'm assuming so, yes. Maybe, hopefully.
Iba, wake up!
What happened? My body is heavy.
Oh, Jesus. Triple negative. Oh, geez.
No! Stop!
Stop right there!
Boss? I guess we got it. With 10 seconds to acquire. The other side of the black curtain. Lock the door. Day 4, Monday.
Dante, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
I'm gonna save. Because it is time for us to call it a night. And we'll come back to this on Tuesday and find out why this is such a big deal. Apparently she did show up when that happened. Rabbit hole keeps on getting deeper. Plot twist and plot twist and plot twist, and we haven't seen Boss since Tuesday. She was acting kind of weird. Don't know what's going on with her. Alright, well, let's see. So on Saturday we will be playing Jackbox Party 6, mainly so that we can play around with Murder Party 2, whatever it's called. The fun one, basically. And this is my first time actually being the one hosting a Jackbox, so should be fun and interesting, and hopefully everything will go well. We are getting really close to the end of this game, I think. SGF took about 15 playthroughs. We're on like number 20, I think. 18. This one would have been our 19th. So The only reason it took him less time is because he would play for like 2-3 hours per session, and he also did a lot more, like he would interact with a lot more of the environment, and he'd do every single option, which I haven't been as strict with. So it took him a considerable amount of time with those. But also I've fudged up a bit on some of my areas. But anyways, we will come back to that on Tuesday at the normal time, 7 to 9. And stick around after the credits to join the raid to the next streamer. And I hope you enjoy the game. I certainly enjoyed playing it for you. And when you get to it, sleep well, my lovelies.